Oh, hello. First. How are you already first? Wait. Oh, you only have third place. Rookie numbers. How are you doing? Are you doing the jam? The honest jam? I streamed too late? But this is early. I'm starting early. So that I don't stay up all night, maybe. No jam for you? Yeah, I think no jam for me. I got too many things I should be doing, and I'm not doing them anyways, but like, if I add more things that I'm doing instead of the things that I should be doing, like, I'm not helping. Okay. What are we doing today? So, I need to write some more code. I wrote a little bit of code, as it were. We go tmux, and then we go things, tools things, and then we go split the other way. This one. Look at this. Tells me all my windows. Hey, Nix. Tells me all my windows. And this is good. This is what we did last time. Writing code is for chumps? Is it over? Are people not writing code anymore? This thing tells me all my windows, which is what I want. The problem is I would really like to know which monitor said window is on. And this thing does not tell me that. And would you believe it? That information comes from a different socket. So we need to like multiplex these two sockets and correlate the information. And oh god, it's actually going to be so annoying to build. So I think this is the stream we go from C to C++, because those two little plus signs, I don't know how to do a hash map without them, I'll be honest. They say it can be done, but you know, I don't believe them. You gotta watch T-Soding if you wanna see how to make a hash map and see. You don't watch Bad Cop for that. We don't do that here. Meow indeed. Okay. Thank you for the Prime sub. Hash map and bash win? Look at this. Look at this. They have it. They have it right here. Hash map. What do you mean without associative arrays? No. Hash map nix equals crage echo hash map nix. Look at that. It works. It just works. Build it myself? No. What about hash sets? Easy. Instead of setting it equal to crage, just set it equal to like 1. And then you'll know that if it's 1, it's in the set, and if it's not 1, it's not in the set. Boom, solved. Next question. What about B trees? Yeah, you can do that. You do you make a bunch of files. And then you run find and it tells you what files you have. And you put them into different folders. Okay. But I'm actually so annoyed. And you're telling me AI can just do this for me? What about a graph? Symlinks. Easy. What do you mean, what about a graph? Symlinks. What about bigraphs? Symlinks with a very specific naming convention. I had to think about that one. There's no data structure that Bash doesn't have. Strings? Got them. Arrays? Kind of. Integers? Eh. Listen, we don't talk about that. We have things that behave like integers. And like, what more do you want? If it like looks like an integer and it maths like an integer, it's secretly a string, but like, don't worry about that. JavaScript. Never heard of it. So who here is good at C? Is Brian here yet? I'm just kind of stalling until Brian gets here and tells me how to write my program. We're gonna nerd snipe him. Don't worry. He's not here yet, so we can say like what the plan is. And the plan is to nerd snipe Brian. I did a sudo plugin? That's scary. Why would you do that? This is the rough drafts, by the way. We need to make an IPC with Sway so that we can get the state of the world. Then once we have the state of the world, we can maintain the state of the world. And then once we maintain the state of the world, we still have to do this other fucking bullshit so that we can map handles to identifiers. We got a lot of things to do. Oh, and then there's this, we might do a little bit of object-oriented programming. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Seems like maybe this could be a good candidate for when you would want to use object-oriented programming. And so I'm tempted, even though I know it's a bad idea in my like heart of hearts. It could be a good idea, actually. So like, I don't know, maybe we'll do a poll when we get to this part. It's tempting though. We could use like operator overloading. That would be a bad way to do it. Would be an upsetting way to do it. Okay. I guess I'll start writing the code. I guess. You're gonna force me. All right, wait, hold on. Move thing.c, thing.cpp, and then change this build thing to do thing.cpp last. And then wait, can we do this one? What's the latest one? 23? I don't know. Build? Oh god. Oh no, I didn't move it yet. Build? Okay, we got a lot of warnings, but then it worked. No, it didn't work. Ah, it's an illegal conversion. Illegal. We cannot do that. I really gotta fix this warning every time I open new of them. You can't assign from incompatible void star. Is that because this one? All right, look. We can just say, what? Reinterpret cast? What is the type of this thing? This? This? Yes? No? Are links allowed? Sure, yeah. I put the thingy in the wrong place. All right, look at all the... Hold on. Relocation against... Oh. Wait, why is this legal in C but not C++? Oh no. Oh no. It just says warning. But then it's not a warning. Then it's an error at the end. Warning, this can't be built. Error. Uh-huh. That's this thing, right? Whoops. Wait, why does that have a... Nah. Oh. Yeah, wait, what? Where was this coming from? How is this working? C++ actually found a bug. No, it's an extern. What the heck? Why did it work before? Yeah, I don't understand already. It's not the order that I'm building things, right? I don't think so. No. Okay. Undefined reference. Hmm. No, can't just do that. What is this error? I'm gonna Google this one, because it seems like fun. Compile using the no pi option. But what if I want the pi? I'll try no pi. That didn't do it. Are you sure it's dash no pi and not dash dash? That would be odd. Cannot be used. Recompile with f pi. All right. Well, it seems like neither of these things are work. Hello. Brian. What why won't my C build in C++? Why did this build before I told it to they aren't the same language? I know, but what are which difference am I running into? I've never seen this error in my life. Relocation in read-only text section. No, definitely not. You can write things in C that are illegal. Void star implicit cast. I'm not doing a void star. Oh, you're just giving an example. Okay, okay. When I use GCC to compile a CPP file. True. If one library depends on another, and library A was linked before library B, I think I'm only linking one thing. Yeah. This is my build script, yeah. This is the output. We're getting a warning that's actually an error. It's unhappy about this thing. I could do that. Yeah. How do you do that again? Can I just do it manually? If I just do GCC, will it make a auto file? Or do I have to pass some flag? I forget. -C. Yes, that has worked. Okay. And then how do I link against them? Oh, just in the list here? Oh, that does work. Holy heck. Wait a minute. Oh, no, okay, this is the browser title. It scared me. I thought it was an error in the middle of the output. I forgot. Cool. It worked. We're back. You don't know how much C I have? The C that I have is auto-generated. Extern C to C code in a CPP file. I mean, this works fine for me. I don't mind at all. I mean, technically most of this file is also C, but yeah, you know, it's C that could be C++. It's that situation. Look, I put a reinterpret cast in here. Now in C++. You can tell. This is a warning. Array designators are a C99 extension. Well, it compiles. So is it really a warning if it compiles? Right. So the gross shit that we need to do is steal this file. Oop. Where is its header? Not collocating the headers. Crazy. Actually crazy. Yeah. Arbitrary number, it's probably sufficient. Higher number equals more memory usage. I don't know if I actually need this exact file. Because what is this doing for me? Hey, Leap. This is making a socket. And then what? Okay, receive response. Okay, this actually does seem nice. What's the response struct? Defined somewhere else? Is it in the header file? We need a size, a type, and a payload. All right. Hey, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? We are, I don't know, what does my title say? It's like streaming writing code so that I can stream writing code. Something like this. Things are we're back to the basics over here. I recently deleted Windows from my computer because Microsoft's taken things too far. And so all my stuff is broken. And yeah, Notif said code and steel. I did modify the flint and steel message. That happens quite some time ago. I know. But I've been, I've been an object at rest, and I was staying at rest. But now I'm in motion, and it's painful. I have to start everything over. Yeah, see? It's so much easier to do nothing. But yeah, I'm working on some code that I'm porting over from my old setup that does a screen capture. So it used to be very ingrained with the Windows API, but now it's going to be very ingrained with Wayland. So you're on Linux now? I am. So yeah. I might regret tying myself so deeply to this particular window manager, but we'll see. Right now, what we have is not very much. We've got a little C program that can list all of the windows that are open on my computer. Am I using Hyperland? No, I'm using Sway, which is a Wayland fork of i3. I can't remember. Is Hyperland still using WL roots, or did they switch to something, or did they fork off of that or something? I like Sway, but I also have an NVIDIA GPU, so it always makes me uneasy when I boot it up with the -- unsupported GPU flag. I'm curious what problems await me. Yeah, I do also have GNOME. I also have i3 set up, but i3 and X11 are not really capable of doing the things that I want to do. So we're gonna try Sway and hope that it can do it. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for the raid. NVIDIA issues are why I stick to i3. What kind of issues have you had? I'm curious. Because I don't have many hours on Sway on this machine yet. So I'm a little bit scared. I haven't seen any like crazy rendering issues yet. Not with Sway, just with Wayland and Hyperland. Okay, gotcha. Let's change this to be WL. And then Sway IPC. We'll do Sway. Great. So yeah, I do want this thing. What am I working on? I literally just finished explaining. The long story short, screen capture for screen capture for Wayland. Programmatic screen capture. Not using the portal. I have a thing in Godot that is essentially like part of a compositor to like render my desktop in a different way for the stream in like a 3D space rather than 2D, while also like still using my compositor normally on my own screen. Because I want it to look cool on stream, but I want it to still be usable for me. But I have lost a lot of progress by switching to Linux. So let's do like sway IPC client.h and then steal this file. What headers are in here? IPC.h. What is that? Okay, we'll steal this too. And then we will steal this one. We'll get rid of the logging. Sway. No log. Where do we do log? Actually, let's leave those, but let's just comment them out. Is there any other weird stuff in here? Sway abort. What do I do instead of that? See exit function. Standard lib. Can we have it? Just exit one. Dang, we do this in a lot of places, huh? Okay. I think I got them all. Oh. Alright, will that build? Yes. What is the file? Sway. Why is it not? Client.h. So let's move these down here. It's weird there. Okay. So what is sway FD? IPC open socket? Get socket path. Great. Yeah, why is this like not in the header file? No, it is. You don't have the source? But I have, it made an object file. What's this then? Is it the order of my things maybe? No. Object files come first. Let's just, nope. What am I doing wrong? Something dumb. Yeah, I get that, but like they are defined. It's just not finding them for some reason. They have an object file. I don't get it. This one? Look, they're in there. I told you. Why would I lie to you? uh... GCC can't find function in object file. Swap the order. I have it in the order that I would think it would work, but yeah, no different. By default, GCC will try to compile and link. GCC compile with object files. Hmm. Is there like a verbose flag or something? There. What's this? Hmm. That's not gonna help me. Hmm. Like it's including it, right? Soy IPC client, yeah. You need to include C files with extern C if they come from C. What does that do? Make function events supposed to have C linkage. Gotcha. Do I just wrap this whole file? Do I do it in the header or in the C file? Whole header? What am I doing? Oh, that made it say something. Do it where you include the header, or you can do it in the header. Okay, let's try in the where we include the header, because that made it break the build for it. Okay, that seems like it worked. Thank you. We're back. What? Cool. So we need to do the same thing here for sway. Why do I feel like this do while doesn't belong here? Maybe it's fine. I know, it hasn't even been like a year yet. And I'm streaming again already. Wait, it never even prints this. Why do we have this? What does this do? Also, why is the indentation here messed up? Wait, is it? What the heck is going on? If you want your C library to work with C++ out of the box, you usually do something like if-def C++. Oh, gotcha. That is helpful. All right. We've got some mixed indentation going on in this file, and I'm a little bit sad, but I also don't care. I don't know what happened. So in this case, we need to read from our socket. So I think we just call receive response. Oh, sway ft something. It's a pointer. Good. So I think we don't ever get a response from Sway because we're not requesting anything. Hey, how's it going? So how do we actually send a message to this IPC thing? Also, is my... Oh yeah, look at this. Printf payload %s programming. IPC single command issues a single IPC command and returns the buffer. That's neat. I don't want that. I guess I just am responsible for sending stuff myself. How do they send stuff? We can look at Sway message. Does this in some places send? No, not send. What is it? Right? No. Where does it talk to the sockets? Socket path. Socket FD. Single command. Okay, we got some special stuff for if it's a subscribe. I guess they're still using single command for the subscribe thingy. GGDG? Is this true? GGDG. My file. Oh no. Oh, it's back. Can't believe you would prank me like that. Do I want this timeout thing? I don't think I care. So what is command? That's what I'm not 100% sure yet. It's join args, argv. What? uh, I wonder if it'd be easiest to just run this through the debugger. Because I think we want to do the subscribe one. Well, first we want to do the IPC get tree, actually. What is the response, though? Does it just do it synchronously? Single command. We allocate a buffer for the headers. No, okay, this is like our request. And we write it to the socket. Okay. So this is like blocking. So we don't actually want this. Also, how does the memory work with this? Do I have to free this thing myself? Probably. We get an IPC response struct. Yeah. Great. So I have to get rid of this thing when I'm done with it. I should probably do that. Free something. Okay. So I guess let's make a copy of this IPC single command thing that just is like, well, shit. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. Let's try it. Before we start looping, let's do swayfd. Type is get tree. Payload is this and then 0. Free. Segmentation fault. Cool. Why? Maybe don't free it. Still segmentation fault. Sick. Am I not allowed to use my... No, surely not. Well, that's line 6 of the script. Not of the... Like, I know because I just added these 3 lines that it's somewhere in these 3 lines. And I bet if I comment these ones out, it still happens. So it's definitely this line. And it's a question of why though? Yeah. The whole program runs on line 6. Unfortunate. Wait. Antlin. Wait. What? Oh, does it write back out to my... Okay, wait. Hold on. This is a super unusual API, but okay. Is this normal? Are we doing this now? We're doing it in, out, in C? Fuck that. Okay, we got our data. Do people do that? I feel like I don't see that a lot, but I don't read a whole lot of C code. This parameter is being used as a like in out. We're feeding in the length of the payload, and then it's overwriting it with the length of the response. I don't like that. I get that we don't have multi-returns. We gotta make do with what we got, but like... Gosh. But okay, look, we got a bunch of JSON. It's actually crazy. Does it say workspace in it? It says type workspace. Oh, here, workspace 1. Nice. It doesn't normally do that. That was my contribution to Sway in my local checkout. Why are they all 10? That's not right, surely. Please tell me there's at least one that's not 10. Yeah, here. Wait. Current workspace. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey. No, here. Workspace 1. Okay. Whew. But then there also should be a workspace 2, right? Yeah, okay. Whew. Real men program hitting their HTTs at the exact right point at the exact right time. What is this? Isn't there an Emacs shortcut for that? Good old command meta X butterfly. Am I doing the meme? This one? Oh. Control X, meta C, meta butterfly. It's a good one. All right, so how are we going to parse JSON? That is a question. Surely Godot has something for this. JSON.hpp. Do. What is this? JSON for humans? I don't need human JSON. I just need regular JSON. Norm. No, not Jason. JSON. The son of Jay. Is there really no thing? Am I supposed to just bring my own thing? They should just put this in C++ already. Oh, why do we still live like this? No, but Godot uses JSON, so like... Yeah, there's really just nothing. Okay. Not sure if it's available from GD extension. I'm not seeing it if it is, but let's take a peek. I don't know how to, there we go. Core IO. Apparently there's a JSON.h. I feel like if it's here, it's probably available. But is it actually useful to us? Or is it just more annoying than doing it manually? I don't know. We're not technically in a Godot blah blah thingy yet anyways. Yeah. I think we'll just get the good one. This one. Classic. You just you just kind of do this, and then maybe just this even. Yeah, there's fine. Then you just do this. And then you do this. And then I forget how to use it, to be honest. It's been a while. Parse, parse, parse. JSON parse from an IF stream. What about like from a string, from a C string in particular? I mean, let's just try it, right? Like, where are we? Tree. Auto thing. Ooh, that took a hot second to build. I'm on Debian using X11 instead of Wayland. I guess I'm the complete wrong person to ask. So don't worry about it. It's I'm not in a rush, you know? We're taking our time, taking the scenic route to get there. Did that take a while to run or to build? That's so much slower. Maybe I don't want this one. It's so slow to build. Hold on. Yeah, it's the build that's major slow. I know I solved this before by just wrapping this thing, but that's annoying. The problem is that it's like a major gigantic pile of templates. So it builds pretty slow. Question is, how much do I care? How bad is it? It's pretty bad. It's like 2 whole seconds. That's kind of ridiculous. What other C++ JSON parser? What was this one? Or maybe if you build this without the single header, it's not as bad. That's possible. Is there a way to do that? Library is also included in all popular package managers. Speed. But it's not speed in the place that I care. Hey, Funbase. What if I just search slow? Yeah, did they ever figure this out? The compile times are very reasonable? No, they're very unreasonable. Stale. No. I know. Modules are going to save us all. In 2020, when they become standardized, everything will be solved. What about this one? Do we know about this one? I've never used this one. I don't know how to use this one. It has actual CPP files. So there's potential. Or do I just live with the annoying part? I could also just tuck it into an object file and then it won't be so annoying. Realistically, how much JSON am I parsing? I think I'm parsing 2 different structs. Oh, let's just do it this way. So what is the main one? I do like this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, we can replicate this with just this. Oh. This is a big object. What do I want to call this? Sway messages. Sway structs.h. Sure. All right. So how's this thing structured? We start with type root. And then it's got a nodes array. And the nodes are outputs. And then inside of there, there's workspaces. It's actually going to be tricky to parse. I don't know how to do like this is like a tagged union situation. Title is too meta. You're afraid? Okay, it's really simple. Let me break it down. So right now we're streaming writing some code so that in the future we can stream writing some code. But like in a different way. Like it won't be the same. So that's why it's like that. Call JQ from C++. Any mods in chat? Can we I need a message deleted. Dang, no mods. Where are the mods? We're in lawless country. If I give you a mod, will you delete that message for me? Thanks. Okay. Can we... Does this library do like tagged union stuff? Tagged union. Do they? Okay, that's how they're stored. How do we like parse it to serialization, deserialization? Yes. Implementing the legacy input iterator concepts. Holy shit. This is one of the libraries of all time. What the fuck is a Sax-like interface? Requires saxophone. Every type can be serialized in JSON. Yes, how do I deserialize? The to JSON and from JSON functions for the person struct can be created with nluman define type non-intrusive. I remember this. I've done this before. Oh, you can do the intrusive one too. What do I do if I have a weird object that's like a tree? Deserialize tree. Herm. Deserialize union. Should have just written this in Rust. Shaking my head. What if I go into the scary place? Inheritance. What do we got? You can just use C? C also makes me sad here. What I don't know is like, is this always gonna be Is this always going to be in this format? Are we always going to have root, then output, then workspace? Wait a minute. This workspace has no things? Oh, this is the scratch. Okay, then we got another output. And then that has a workspace on it, which has containers. And those containers are just windows. But then I think these can be recursive themselves. If we keep scrolling. Wait, this is a different workspace? Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, this is DP2. So this is my main monitor. So this is the terminal that I'm looking at right now. And then this is Chrome. Okay. And then these are all the modes. Okay, this is my other monitor, which has one workspace. Does it have a name? Yeah, 10. Nodes. Okay. So there's a container that's layout split V that has containers inside of it, yeah. But I don't think at this point there would ever be like it's always gonna go root monitor workspace and then like recursive containers. I think. I can't think of a situation where you would have like a second root or like another output nested here. So, okay, it's containers all the way down. That's nice, I think. Hmm. Do the splits have their own foreign top level? How does any of this work? What am I looking at? Okay, layout tabbed. And it's got nodes. But does it have its own? What? No. No, it doesn't. Interesting. How does it go? It goes okay. Yeah. I'm a little bit confused right now. Because yeah. A little bit confused. So you can't set up a capture for like a tab group. I don't think. Interesting. Is there a way to know which one is selected? There's a focus array. One might assume that 42, since that's the first one, would be... Is that a tile window manager and a tile window manager? It's just tmux in a tile window manager. So kind of, but yeah, okay. So 42 is OBS. And that one has... Okay. I guess the focus array is like... Oh, there's also visible false. Is visible true on this one? Yeah. Didn't like tmux very much? How dare you? You take that back. When's Minecraft? This is not a Minecraft stream. Is it? Am I in the wrong category? Uh-oh. tmux is never pointless. tmux is a way of life. If you think about it, i3 is pretty pointless if you have tmux. Just use tabs? Like in tmux? Like this? I have tabs? I feel like I just Stack Overflowed my brain. What were we doing? We want to parse the big JSON. And the big JSON has a lot of stuff. Where did it start? What if I search the word Discriminated. Nope, they've never heard of that word. Mm-hmm. What about just tag? Blech. Overloaded term. Some important things. Those methods must be in your type's namespace. This stream is illegal? Uh-oh. Why didn't you warn me ahead of time? You were busy? No, don't call the Twitch police. Argument dependent lookup. What is this? That thing. Trying to have a different body type based on the value of a key? Yes. Basically, exactly. But I also kind of wonder if they could all just be the same gross struct. And it's just like the node type, and then the rest is a disaster. Uh, I mean, yeah, but where? I think it's just this, but I wonder if the macro works with recursive thingies. You ever been so pissed with a standard you consider reading a new one? A few times, yeah. But But if I do, okay. What if we make a node? What if we namespace this way? What if we do some horrible things? So what are nodes? Nodes. And I think every node has a name. Call me crazy. I don't know if this is true. It definitely has a type. And in fact, it also has this. So root has like nothing that I care about. So let's say it has a function called parse. That returns a node. Let's just get rid of this for now. We might not need it. We need one of these. We need one of these. One of these. And then we say, what Why is my tab size that big now? Node parse const carstar s returns a node. We can just do this manually, I think. Person node name type nodes. Matching constructor. Oh. God, the indentation is all over the place. Whatever. Name type nodes. What? We just allocate a node n from JSON. Oh, we have to pass it some JSON. JSON parse the S into the N. 24 months. Wait. Resubscribed for... Wait. You resubscribed for 24 months? Or is that just a normal sub and I'm just confused by the message? I don't really stream, so I don't know how to interpret these logs. They got bad cop on here? I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is a bug. They're showing reruns. Do you like the variety of tab stops in my program? I think it's pretty good. We got like these ones that, you know, they got the big jump, and then these ones got the little jump, you know? Some of this. Some of this. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it, so it's just like that. This is proof that I'm not AI generating my code. Or is it proof that I might be AI generating my code? I don't know. It's one or the other. It's proof. Proof. So yeah, is this gonna work? Can we get rid of the JSON, the slow thing, the horrible compiler destroyer? Now we just say the thing. Oh, I know what that thing is. That's a oh wait. Actually, this is weird now that I look at it. This shouldn't be in here. This should be this should just be like here. Parse node or something. Proof you have no coding standard? Maybe some useful config. I know my config is a mess right now. I'm doing the NeoVim. Maybe that's still NeoVim friendly. I don't remember. I have a bunch of these things in my config somewhere, and they're just not working anymore. Hello. It's very broken, and I haven't gotten around to figuring out. Like, not even the colors are right. It's picking some weird colors. If we say parse the node, and then we include the thing that can do that, sway structs.h, and then we turn the thing on, the watch and reload. Okay. All right. So well, it did something. I wouldn't know what, because it emitted so much text. All right. So we don't have this thing. Operator, no. Can't search for that. It's this thing. Right. We don't have that thing for the thing. That makes sense. Can we get the thing's name? Maybe. Tell me. Ooh. Type must be string, but is null. Okay. The type is null? That seems problematic. Why would the type be null? Can we make it not do that? I'd be very curious what type. Okay. What if we just say that this is optional? You know? And then we have to include that because that's how the language is. But then type must be string, but is null. But I just changed it. Did you see? You didn't see. I don't think you saw. Because I changed it. Unless you're talking about name. Maybe it's talking about name. It's saying type, but what it really means is name. Okay, now it's now it's broken. Because this thing can't output a if how do you do this? Thing dot name dot I don't know how to use optional, I'll be honest. And neither does my editor. Standard optional. How do you do this again? Value or value or null. It's broken. It's so busted. It's not even building. No member named name. Oh wait, what? Where did this go? Okay, we're back. All that to say, it prints root, which is what I wanted it to do. What am I working on? At this point, I don't know. It's like a program in C++ that will print root and also all of these things. I wanted to do more stuff, but current iteration does that. Can we? No, we can't do that. All right, fine. Okay. Remember how we said this was gonna build faster? I don't think it does. I think we need make. We need make to be involved here. Because it's recompiling the stuff every time, even though it doesn't need to. We need a make file. You know the best place to get a make file is from yourself. Look at this. In here, in game, make file. Oh, look at this. Make file. And then you just steal this and it can be yours. What does it do? I don't remember. Looks good though. Is this the one I want? I think so. Steal code. No. Don't make it yours. Steal from yourself. Don't steal from me. That would be rude. Yoink. All right, it's already perfect, so I'm sure this will just work, right? We just run make. Ooh, can't find source. Yeah, it's actually not perfect. There's a couple of things that are wrong here. First of all, we don't have this dependency, so we can just get rid of that. But then it's looking in the source folder for all of the CPP files. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. Maybe what I want here is just actually a handcrafted make file. Blech. I know, imagine streaming. It's actually crazy. This is just Wayland client. This is 23 now. Then we're also going to need these, I guess. Clean will get rid of the... let's not call it game server. Let's call it thing. Am I ready for advent of code? No. Not at all. Are you? So what does this do? Okay, for some reason it only made Sway IPC client. Now, why has it done that? Why isn't it making all the other ones? That's the only one with the .d file. Mm-hmm. Can it do both of these? Can you just comma? Nope. Oh, I think you do it like this, right? Nope. Really? I guess that's and? Is it like dash or something? Yeah. Missing separator. How do we build the C files and the CPP files separate? Yeah, it's just telling me to stop. Hmm. Rewriting them both in Rust and using cargo. I could put the C stuff in another folder, and it could have its own makefile. Uh, but okay, wait. Maybe we don't need the .d thing for no. What? Okay, that makes thing.o. Um, I forget what this syntax does. Ugh. Builds the target defined first. Yeah. That don't work. I'm just a little bit forgetting what this will do. There was a time when I understood this make file. It is long gone. It's been 84 years. Maybe I just want to make this its own target. Like have one first requisite. Okay. Hmm. But why? So what is this? How would I specify this target? Whenever you need to build an O file from a C file, use this recipe. Right. But it doesn't currently depend on those. Yeah, I almost want these to just be like a dumb rule because they're not gonna change too much. So they can just all fully rebuild at the same time, and that's fine. Like, uh, uh, Okay, so that makes all those O files. It's interesting that this doesn't work. It's because of this. Okay. Don't know what this line does. Ah, that's good. Glad it's there. Might confuse the little fella. Yeah. Okay. We've got some linker errors. Why is this? Interesting. What if I... Well, where am I actually assembling the final thing? I don't even understand. Is that here? Okay. Multiple definitions of main. Can I find sway structs.o? Probably best to avoid, yeah. Yikes. What happened here? Did thing.o get in there twice? Oh. What? Nope. Now it's not making anything? Good. That's what I wanted. uh... I do that. How do you tell it to do a different one? You just call make on it? I thought there was some other way. Or do I do it like here? Okay, that works. But it's not doing the structs one. Just observing that C is shorter than CPP, and that feels relevant. Oh, okay. Yeah, now it's just not building the .o files for CPP ones. Which I'm not sure how to tell it to do. Shouldn't it? Uh, hmm. Obj is a prerequisite to all. How do you do that? Is it just here? Oh. Oh. We're closer. We made all the O files, and then we exploded at the end. I feel like this would be easier if I just put it in a subfolder. Can I just see what you're doing? Sway IPC client. That thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Dash O thing. It seems right. Does this order matter? No. Only thing I can think is maybe it's the X turn C thing again, but it was working before, so that's odd. But okay. It works. I don't understand why. But let's not worry about it. And pretend that we know why. You're still only echoing? Damn it. You're right. Ugh. I thought it was working. No. I'm a little bit tired. Yeah. Turns out just echoing doesn't solve it. You're right. You are right. How did you know? Okay. So that's awkward. Why was this working before? I mean, the only difference before was that we weren't linking the like essentially the only difference would be if I got rid of thing.o and then I do this, but instead of this I do CPP. And that still doesn't work. So what changed? Okay, now we don't have sway structs. Huh. What supplies WL? Oh, wait, didn't I? Oh, wait, LD flags are not getting passed here. Ugh. Does it go at the end? I don't know if it matters. I don't think it matters. It matters. It matters. I forgot. I put it up here, but then I didn't put it down here. But then, oh, thanks. It works. All right. God dang it. I need to fix that. We're back. And now, will it build fast? Will it build fast? Look how fast it builds. A little bit faster. Hold on. Where's build? Aw. So fast. Not the fastest thing ever, but hey. Faster than 2 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Wait, I have to edit the file. Oh. Oh, please don't tell me it's... Wait, what? It's taking infinity time. It is possible this is slower. Did it just not run? Okay. It needed me to hit enter twice for some reason. It only takes less than 1 second instead of 2 seconds. And that's the difference. Think about how much time that's going to save us in the long run. We cut it down by over 50% is what you have to tell yourself. Not 1.3 seconds. Over 50%. It's an important distinction. Think about how many dollars we're gonna save in our CI bill. It's gonna be massive. This was worth it. Am I gonna delete this make file eventually? Probably. Probably we're gonna move to a real build system. But like, it's fine. Oh, what am I doing? All right. Without this patch, building would be over 100% slower. It's true. It's factual and true. They can't take that away from us. Hey, Scott. All right. So we've got a thing. It's an auto thing. It's a node. And that's good. I'm glad we have that. I wonder if we can make a little thing that prints out a node. Let's do print node thing. Just a quick little function. It's a sway node. And then we'll do this, and then for child in the nodes, print node child indent. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice little function. This is what our tree looks like. So it is parsing it, right? Very nice. Can we change this to do type? Right. So it's an output, then a workspace, then a mess of containers. Nice. God, how am I gonna... What do I ultimately want to boil this down to? So really, all I want is this specific little subtree. I want to grab every window that's on my main monitor and put it into a list. Do I want to keep this structure, or do I want to just... I don't know if I care about keeping it organized like this. I think all I want is the... Well... This requires some thought. Because I think they each already are tagged with their workspace, and... like their position and stuff. And I think it's easier if I just maintain a list of ones that are on screen. Or maybe not a list, but a... a hash map. Yeah, I think that's what I want. So let's see. If n.type equals output, and the name is not what? I think it's dp2 return. Great. If type equals con, and we'll do the print. And if we, for example, open another window, now there's 3. Now there's 2. I think it works. Crazy. Okay. Now we need to figure out how to subscribe to the updates. I don't know how to do this. Let's put this here. This is like subscribe. And I set our len back to 0. Okay. I feel like something has to go in here. Do we literally put JSON in here? It might be the case we put JSON in here. What was it again? I think window. No. Okay, we gotta go back to this code. So what does what message do if we do a monitor and a subscribe? What's uh-oh? Uh-oh. Is it still broken? It's been doing this. I don't know why it does that. This is a Linux thing that I might need to look into. Yeah, please don't eat the audio. It's not food. Okay, subscribe. Monitor. Join args. What is opt-in? What? Where does that come from? Is Bad Cop a fish shell user? Absolutely not. Oh, opt-in is a global with GetOpt? Oh, no. I hate GetOpt. Mm-hmm. Okay, then yeah, I would think it's just this. You're trying to make a streamer mode for Sway. Kind of. I'm trying to do weird things. I want to essentially take every window that's on my main monitor and automatically set up a capture for it. and then take those captures and put them into a game engine. And inside of the game engine, I can do whatever I want with them. So think like OBS, if you had a window capture for every window, and also OBS did 3D stuff. Interest. Yes. I had a prototype of this working on Windows. So there is some code that does the fun visual things, but we can't use it at the moment because we don't have the window textures anymore. So I have to coerce them out of Sway, along with the metadata of like, how big are they? Where are they? Are they on the monitor that I want to capture? Yeah, WL Roots has a capture thing in the protocol. There's no released version of Sway that has it, but I built master, so it's got it. I had to add a couple of other things too to Sway, but it does do the thing. But right now it's not doing the other thing that I want it to be doing, which is this. What does it reply with anything on the subscribe? Success? False. Okay. I was doing this. -m window. Should I not be sending JSON? Success false. No. Pretty sure I'm supposed to send JSON. This is not failure, true. Okay, wait. Okay. What does this monitor thing do? Just sets monitor to true. And pretty sure it still just does single command. Yeah. What the heck? So why does this one work? All right, let's see if we can take apart wait, what? Is that not how you do it? Is it like this or something? GDB pass args. What? Goes before the program? Also, I should probably do dot slash. Where do I want to break? Break, run. Step. All right. How do you... Do you do it like this? I forget. GDB printf. No symbol command. This... No. Leave me alone, cookies. Dprintf? Whoa. Huh. Oops. No. What was it? Let's go further down. 580. GDB inspect string. C string. Ah. That's what I thought. Okay. But why do I get success false then? Hold on. I'm stupid. Chat, I'm stupid. Len equals 0. No, it doesn't. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes, you know, that's what they get you. All right, let's do this in a little bit of a less. Oh no, wait. Yeah, let's do it like this. Command equals window len equals command dot size length. Command dot cstring. Okay. They make this programming thing kind of tricky, huh? Oh, look it. Oh, I'm changing windows and it's updating. Yay. God's sway message. That's nice. Woo indeed. We need another type of thing in our sway structs. We need a change which has node container and change is a string. Parse change. Right. We don't technically need this to JSON. Are we gonna get in trouble if we don't have it though? Something like this. We can keep that there. Then instead of this, we'll just say container and print what kind of change it is. Let's change our print node function real quick to not do this stuff. Hold on. Okay. So if I switch to another window, it says focus con, focus con, focus con. Because I focused a container. Makes sense. I don't think I can focus anything that's not a container, right? Yeah, I don't think so. I like this. It's coming together. Bedtime? All right, have a good night. I think the scary thing is going to be figuring out which containers have I don't know. We gotta do a little bit of state tracking. What time is it? 11:13. Do I want to keep programming or do I want to go to bed? Oh, hey, Abu. And Res1 Coder. Do what feels good. I feel like I'm at a good juncture. Let me write in my notes what it is we're doing. Done. Done. Last time you saw me, I had a hand injury. Oh, that was a while ago. That was like a full year ago. Over a year ago. Next steps, we need to track the state of the windows we care about. When state is ready, set up, tear down, capture. When state changes. Probably hash map of identifier, window identifier to some struct. This is much different from how you solve things on Windows. Yes and no. The way the Windows one works, let me see if I can just pull up the code. Because I barely remember. GD, this one. So this one has just a thing called window polar that uses the Windows API to find what monitor it cares about. And then I think it just runs in a loop somewhere in here. Yeah, in the process, it just loops over the all the windows on the particular screen and then compares if they were in the existing list or not, and like does a diff essentially. The Wayland API is a little bit different because it's more event based. So you like say, hey, I would like to subscribe to all of the window changes. Infinite for loop, very Windows like, yeah, exactly. This one's more of like, I want to subscribe to all of the window changes. Send me a message over a socket whenever something happens that I care about. So like the end result is going to be effectively the same. I'm just going to end up with some list of windows. Basically forced into epoll like code. Well, so the Linux one is just, yeah, actually poll. Right, like we do a little poll action here. We got a while true. And yeah. And the annoying thing is that I have to talk to two different things to figure out all the stuff I care about. I have to talk to Sway itself to figure out like, okay, where is this window? Which screen is it on? And then I have to talk to Wayland to be like, okay, I know about this window, but like, what's its actual handle? How do I reference this window to like start and stop a capture of it? Thanks. And so I'm gonna have to take the events from both of these sockets and correlate them into one data structure. So probably this is all gonna happen on a worker thread, and then we're just gonna put some locks on it and call it a day. But then the part that I'm actually scared of is figuring out the texture sharing, because what we get from Wayland, or sorry, from WL Roots is basically a handle to like some block of memory on the GPU. And we're gonna need to import that into Godot and be like, yeah, just trust me, there's a texture here. If you squint really hard, it's actually a texture that you can use. And I think getting that to work is going to be annoying because trying to get it to work on Windows was very annoying. And I never got it to work. Because on the Windows one, we have this problem where the thing that's like drawing the window to your monitor, like the operating system is using DirectX 12. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do that, Hellfire. That's my hope. I mean, if not, we just end up doing the same thing. Somewhere in here, there's a CPU copy. Or is there? Yeah, here. No, that's a GPU. No, that's a CPU copy. I actually think there's 2 CPU copies in here. Yeah. What am I doing? Right now I'm kind of winding down, but I was doing some programming. We're trying to remake OBS, kind of part of OBS. Wasn't Lane working on a thing to embed OBS in Godot? Kind of. Lane's thing copy pastes some of the code from OBS into a GD extension. I did end up using that as a base before. And I'm probably going to use it as a base again, but it currently only does display capture for X11 is the only thing it supports. And actually, like, the capture method that I'm using is not even... OBS doesn't use this yet. Or I don't know if it even will, to be honest. Am I a hacker? Oh, yeah. Don't even worry. So... But yeah. Yeah. Wait, how do you do this part again? You do group in and then... Oh, sorry, group info. That's what I meant. And then... Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, don't forget to K-free that, otherwise you'll get a memory leak. No, I don't do countries. I only do continents. Kernel code in my user space program. All right, that's enough hacking for now. But yeah, I really, really, really would like to keep the copy on GPU because this was very slow to do a CPU copy for every single window. It wasn't prohibitively slow, but it was like using... Like, I wouldn't have been able to play a game while this thing was also running. The effect you had last year blew my mind. Yeah, it's the same effect. We're trying to basically get back to where we were. Me sounding like this before long? What's this? Oh no.
I guess we kind of are smemming. If you consider smemming being between processes, we are smemming the gem smems. We are smemming the DRM gems.
No. We don't want to shmem. No shmem. Only DMA. But There you go. Can you be a hacker like me? Yeah. Step 1, take this meme, post it on Twitter, and then see if it makes sense. And if it does, then I'll retweet it. And then if it doesn't, that's my bad. Who's live on Twitch? Well, Bad Cop's live. Should we raid Bad Cop? No, wait. Should we raid Nightshade, dude? Wayland seems to have an unstable screen copy protocol. It has a stable-ish one too. You just need to be on. Well, it's not. I don't think it's technically part of Wayland. It's part of WL Roots, but like it's fine. I don't know. Is there anyone new? I always like to see if there's anyone new, but then I get overwhelmed and then I don't raid someone new. It's like, how do I know what they're doing? Wayland and stable. What the frick is a pointer? This sounds like a good time. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for listening to their music. Ah. Sure. Let's find out what the heck a pointer is. Well, thanks for the follow. Oh, this channel is disabled raids. All right, we're not gonna find out what a pointer is. I'm sorry. We can't. We're not allowed to know. I was so excited to learn. You were looking forward to that one? Me too. Zombie, I already know that you know what a pointer is. Or I know what you think a pointer is. I'm gonna put you on blast. Zombie thinks a pointer is an optional type, and that's just wrong. Because Zombie is a Golang programmer. And that's all they use the pointer for. They're like, oh, we don't have optional, so I guess I'll just use a pointer, and nil can be my empty value. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Star. Where are we going? Someone tell me where we go. We raid Zombie Chew? And Zombie Chew goes live? Of course, pointers are optional types. What's the difference? Oh no. Oh no. December 1st, save the date. Okay, I'll raid you on December 1st. Raid Shroud. I don't know. I always feel weird rating people in different categories, you know? Like who am I? Who am I to raid Shroud? Chi-Chi? Is Chi-Chi gonna keep streaming? What's Chi-Chi doing? Resume reviews, stocks.
Details. Did she break it up? Did she break it up?
Sure.
You, or what's the situation?
Let's go get some life advice. Everyone, all right, here's the raid message. Are you ready? We're gonna go raid Chi-Chi, and we're gonna all say we have a life problem that we need help with,
start
right?
dating your ex's friends.
And
Okay, never mind.
that life help that we need is, what is a pointer? Say, Chi-Chi, I need help. What is a pointer? All right. Copy paste this. All right. You better do it. All right. I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for hanging out.